Sister-in-law killed two of my children in just 1 week. It's story time. Hello everyone, welcome back on my YouTube channel. How is everything? How is everyone? Let me hope things are moving well. This channel is all about entertainment, stories and news. We bring you the latest one and the old one, the sad one and happy one, as the way you know. Yes, this, and if you're new on this channel, don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Turn on your notification bell so that anytime I upload the video, you'll be the first person to be notified. Thank you for watching my videos. I see you here, and thank you for commenting and thank you for liking, but please subscribe. Let's go direct in the story. It starts like this. It's the woman who wrote this letter. Please hide my identity. I grew up in the family whereby we didn't have that much money, that our dad used to be doing farming to other people's land, because for us we had small land and we used to be getting some money in farm. This our dad used to be going and rent a land from somewhere. He dig from there, then from there during season of harvesting we harvest and we sell those plants or anything we have grown that land. We get money for food, even money for the school fees, like that. But as the way you know, things were hard and yet we were many. We didn't school finish, as the way you know, life of the village. From there, our dad was like, it's okay, the good thing you can write and read, and another thing, I have taught you how to do farming work, and through farming work is where God will bless you. You get money from that. Don't you see that I have trained you in school, even I bought some land, another land, and I built a house. Even you'll be successful. Not every person who go to school is like successful. We are like, it's okay daddy, no problem. From there we started to be doing farming around the village on other people's land, because me and my brothers, we went around the village getting those, like renting some lands. We started to do farming like our dad. These our brothers, they rented a big land, but for them they get it for free. Like the owner of the land was, we are having the same custom. Then it was like, no, you are like my brothers. How can I let you pay for the land because you want to farm it? You just use it for farming, because the farm have been there, it's just a bush, no one is using it. You just use it. When you are done, you give it to me back. We were like very excited. Then even me and my mom, we rented the land somewhere. These our brothers, they worked very well. They got, like during harvest, they got a lot of money from it. They bought a bike. You understand? Then from there, me and my mom were just doing, like, we planted greens. We didn't get that much money. But then I told my mom that, Mom, for me, I'm tired of farming. Please allow me to go in town. I get a job, I start to work. Because I had my small money, which I used to be saving. My mom was like, it's okay, no problem. But by that time, I was still young. Like, I was like 16 years, because I stopped in senior one. Then from there, I went in town. I started to do small work like a maid. From there, I got a man. But when I'm still young, we dated with this man for like a year. This man said like he want to come and see my parents. I was like, let me first talk with my mom. I told my mom told me let her tell our dad. They accepted. Then this man came and do what? And come and visited our place, but he didn't bring anything, because this man didn't have anything, but I loved him the way he was. From there, we decided to stay together. I found this man when he doesn't have a form in the house where to sleep. Like the house was there, but when he only put a mat to sleep, no sponge, no nothing, as the way you know a starting person. I was like, how are we going to survive? This my man told me, like, since I have come, he's going to work hard so that we can get some things inside the house. I was like, okay, even me, I'm going to help you. In town, we are suffering because we used to be having to pay rent, get something to eat, and yet we are sleeping down. Then I told this my man that, don't you have any place we can go, like anywhere? This my husband told me that he have his parents' house. It's in the village, but both of his parents died. That the house is there, no one is there, none of his sister or brother, they left the house like that. But the place is bushy, and there is land. Then I was like, for me, I know how to do farming. If there is land there and no one is there, let us go. I start to dig that land, will get something from it. This my man was very excited. He was like, oh my God, you have accepted to go in the village and we start to stay together. I was like, he was very excited. We packed our things. We didn't have even that much thing as the way starters. We packed what we have. I went to my husband's mother's house, parents' house. From there, I found the place when it's very bushy. No one was staying there. Grown everything, like even the snakes used to be sleeping in the house. We cleaned the house. Everything went back to normal. Then from there, my husband went and showed me her parents' land. From there, I was like, you have this big land and you are suffering in town. I looked on the land when the land is still like this. The soil was very nice, like very nice. It can grow plants. I was like, okay, can you allow me? I called my brother to come and we cultivate together so that we can get something in it, because me and my brother, we know how to dig very well, and what we know about land farming will gain something good. This my husband said, okay, no problem, even me, I'm going to join you and I will do the thing together. I was like, it's okay. We started to do farming. God helped us. We used to be harvesting. We started to be getting good money. From there on this the parents' house, I cleaned the house. Like even the siblings of my husband started to be coming in the village to visit, but they were all very excited, even thanking me that, hey, I have cleared the place. Now the place is looking representable. But before, they never wanted to come in the village because no one was there, and it was like what. Then season passed. For like 3 years, we got money. This my husband told me that let us use that money to build a house on that their parents' land, on that land. I told my man, no, I cannot allow that. What if anything happened? This is your sibling, they will come and chase me on this land. And another thing, I don't want to be staying too much in the village like this. Let us get a land near some town. I'll be putting some things to sell, and I'll be using this side for farming. My man was like, it's okay, no problem. We went in the town, we bought a land. From there, the sibling of my husband heard that we have bought a land. Some, they were very happy, others they were like, and what, has the way you know people, not all of them will be happy for you. From there, we bought the land, we came back to do farming. As the way you know, in time passed, when for us we just continue doing our farming. This my brother, during harvesting season, she also bought a land. From the land, then I got a visitor. This visitor was my sister-in-law. My sister-in-law came with 2 kids that he got some issue with his husband, what and what. Then she have decided to come back in the village. I was like, it's okay, no problem, we can stay together. But my sister-in-law showed me hell. Since the day she came in the village, she started to show me that this house where we are staying, it's his parents' house. Like I have no say in that house. This my sister-in-law started to be going in the farm where we dig food, everything. Just harvest anything she want without any, like asking, like removing anything, go outside and sell the thing without even getting permission to anyone, from anyone. This my sister-in-law could wake up in the morning, just go outside. He could, like, she never did any house or anywhere at home. You understand? I started to be like I'm a maid around the house, and I couldn't talk anything. If you talk anything, he can start fighting. Talk what and what. She told me that she'll make sure that I leave that land, that because of that land is why we have got what? Money. Imagine. From there, I told my husband, if we have some small money, let us build, even though it's a single room, in that our small plot we bought, we leave this your sister, because I cannot stay with your sister. Then my man was like, it's okay, no problem. We built our house. From there, I was having 2 children. We went on that, our house. We left this, my sister-in-law, in that their land, her father's what? Property. Time passed, some of our siblings, my sister-in-law and my in-laws, let me take like that, they started to complain saying, why did you leave the house? That our sister is very lazy. That house is going to become back bushy. Why did she chase you away? Why did you even allow to go without like telling us what and what? At least we could have do something. I was like, no, for me, I want peace in the family. I didn't come to separate families. You understand? From there, I started to stay in that our house with my husband and my 2 kids. I got another pregnancy. But when I'm getting some small works to do, we didn't have that much money because we have already left that house. From there, I told my man, let us get another land around this village. We rent, we do the work. Everything will go back to normal like the way. This my man was like, it's okay. My man was very supportive. This my man never made me to lack anything. If I ask him anything, he used to be just okay, no problem, what and what, supportive. From there, what we had in the village, that this my sister-in-law, the place is very bushy, she cannot dig around or clearing the thing, what and what, like even the villagers started to be complaining. For me, I just mute my mouth. I never wanted to know what's going on from back, you understand. Then one day, I was sitting inside my house. I had someone knocking. I was like, hey, who are you? Just see, you enter. Do you know what I saw? It was my sister-in-law. This woman came when he have my shirt like slim, when he's looking as if he was not feeding. This woman knelt down, greeted me. I was like, no, mama, you can't, because she was senior than me. I was like, no, you can't kneel down for me. Let me greet you. You are welcome. Sit down. I got some water to give her, and I will be preparing tea as the way in Vista. This my sister-in-law was very calm. She told me that, my in-law, I have come here to apologize from you for whatever thing I did to you when you were in the village. Please, allow me to come and start to stay here with you. I cannot send the village alone. I'm suffering. There is nothing good in the village. Please forgive me everything and the way I treated you bad. Forgive me and let's forget it and we start again. From there, I told this my sister-in-law that no, I cannot allow you to stay here in my house. Why you go back in that your parents' house where you chased me, where you treated me like a rubbish, where you never liked me to be there even on your father's land. Let me stay here in peace. I left that your place for you to stay because I'm not related there. Then I was like, I kept quiet. We waited for my husband to come back from work. My husband came. I explained everything. I didn't know what my sister-in-law told her brother, but if after me explaining like what my sister-in-law, that I don't want her to stay there, my brother told me like, you just leave her. She have explained. We all do wrong. You understand what and what? Leave her to stay. I was like, it's okay, no problem. We started to stay. This woman, because she knew that she's elder than me, she started to treat me bad again. I complained to my husband, but whenever I started to complain to my husband was on her sister's side. I was like, is everything like maybe something wrong? What's going on? I told this my husband, this your sister-in-law is treating me bad. She's beating my children. She does what? And for me, I cannot do anything. This man was like, okay, you want me to chase away my sister-in-law? My sister, you want you to separate us? Why do you even want to separate us? For you as a woman, you can go, but you cannot chase away my sister. This one is my blood, and for you, I just saw you. You can go if you want, but for me, my sister-in-law can stay. Then there one day, this my sister-in-law did something, like the way he was treating me, torturing me. I was like, no, let me at least stand up and talk. Let this woman not treating me as a rubbish in this my house. I stood up. I tried to talk back on this woman. This woman beat me, slap. I was like, you have beaten me? What and what? Let me wait for my husband. I'm going to report you. This my sister-in-law said, you are going to report me to my brother. You think my brother is going to do anything? I want to tell you this. I came here when I'm already strong. I'm going to make sure that you leave this marriage and this house belongs to me. You understand? You go, and my brother will get another woman. You go and leave this your children here, because for us, our blood, don't go outside. I came and nothing you can do. From there, my husband came. I told my husband that this your sister have beat me. My husband was like, she have beat you? What did you do to her? I was like, I did nothing. But as well, you know your sister, the way she's treating me, she never likes me. What and what? Why can't you tell your sister to go and live here and go back in the village, her parents' house? My husband told me that I cannot chase away my sister. Already told you that. And another thing, if my sister beat you, maybe you had did something wrong to her. Why did she beat you? You want to say that my sister is crazy? My husband, we don't know what had gone. Maybe they changed his timing, or maybe they wished this man everything, even though you talked anything to her sister. Even though her sister was doing something bad, when my husband is looking like this, my husband will always be on her sister's side. I was like, no, I cannot allow this. I called my parents, I explained what's going on. Then my parents called, like, they sent some of my siblings. We do a meeting so they can talk with my husband. When my sibling came, oh, this my husband insulted my siblings. He shamed everyone. He harassed all of them, to an extent. It's me who knelt down and told them. I told my husband, please stop. Let us just leave this your sister to stay. Let me just take care of my children from here. You understand? Then this my husband say, like, so you call this your people to do what? To come and talk to me, or to come and beat me? This is my house. Nothing they can do. Let them go and take their nonsense talking to other people, but not here in my house. These my siblings, they felt shame. They just carried their things and went back in the village. Time passed. I was still treated like nonsense in the house because the man was not staying there. But my sister-in-law assured me that our house we built with my man, in our farming, the way we suffered, it belongs to her. That any time she's going to make sure that for me, I'll leave this marriage. Then from there, time passed when I'm still enduring whatever my sister-in-law was doing to me. But one day, this my sister-in-law, she did something, and I tried to talk with her. This woman caught a firewood, which when it's having fire, he beat me with that firewood. She beat me with that firewood. I was like, what's going on? Yes, I burnt on my body. I waited for my husband. I told my husband told me nothing she can do, or else I should pack my thing and go, that she's tired of me complaining every time because of my sister-in-law. I was like, okay, if I'm going to go with my children. This man said if I'm going, I should go. She's not going to let his children to go with me, that they'll have to stay behind, that her sister will take care of the children. You understand? From there, I was like, no. For me, I'm going with my children. I cannot leave my children with this evil woman. Then from there, I don't know what happened. My husband went inside and put on the clothes. She caught me and she pushed me outside the house and caught my stuff, started to throw everything, my clothes, anything belongs to me, throw it outside. From there, I started to hear my children crying, telling their dad, please dad, forgive mom. Let our mom come back. We cannot stay here with our auntie, because my sister-in-law is the auntie to the children. That this our aunt beat us. The aunt is treating us bad. What and what. From there, I had this, like, someone when is beating my children inside. Then from there, they still shouted. They said, Daddy, are you not seeing? The aunt is beating us. What and what? Please let our mom stay. This man refused, forgive me, refused everything. He locked me outside. Then I did what? I packed my stuff from down. I went back to my parents' house. From there, I explained everything to my parents. I called some of the family of this, my husband, but all of them, maybe they were fearing their sister. They used to be telling me they have nothing to do. That's my sister-in-law. Even from the village where she was staying or got married, they chased her from there because of her bad manners. That even in the village where we left her to be like that, their parents' house, that the villagers chased her from there because she was doing other things, bad things from the village. What and what, that's the reason they chased her. From there, I was like, okay, let me stay. My parents used to be like talking to me so that I can forget what and what, but they told me that anytime I want to go in the village to visit my children, I should be going what and what. I was like, okay, no problem. Then one day I tried to come to visit my children. This my sister-in-law, I don't know where she hid the children. She refused to open the door. I called the villagers. She said that the children are not around, what and what. She did mess there. They told me, the villagers, that the children are well, what and what. You go back. Maybe in holiday, you come back. I was like, okay. Then from there, one day, I was sleeping. I was sleeping. But I dreamed when my child, the last born, is crying. I woke up. I woke up I woke up my mom. I told my mom that, Mom, I'm feeling very bad. I have dreamed when my baby is crying. The young one was maybe 2 years. He was crying. He needs someone to carry her. He's in pain. I'm feeling bad. Even my heart is now heavy. I want to Uganda. I saw my children. Then my mom was like, okay, you wait in the morning. I'm going to give you transport. You go so that you can see how your children are. From there, it was morning. My mom gave me money. I called one of our neighbor to go and escort me, we go together so that she can escort me. And from there, I told my neighbor, I'm going to pay for you transport. My neighbor agreed. From there, we packed. We go to visit my children. Do you know what I found there? I found when the house which we built with my man, they have put fence. I was like, is not this the place where I came from? What and what? I asked the villagers. The villagers, they told me, no, the man is still there. Even her sister, they are still there. But they put a defense because a lot of people used to be going there complaining that the woman is treating bad, your children. They beat those your children. The children doesn't eat. Your children are looking bad. Where have you been all these years? You get mind to stay there or maybe at your parents' house when you don't know or you don't hear anything from your kid. Just know they put a damn fence so that the woman can do anything she wants on those kids. We ring the bell on the gate, they refuse to open. We bang the gate, they refuse to open. From there, we went to the police. We called the police. When the police came, they allowed us to do what? To enter. The man was not there. Then the man, the police went back. I greeted my sister-in-law. I sat. I was like, where is my children, what and what? I saw the elder one was fine, but when he's slim. But then this young one, when they brought for me this young one, my baby had wound all the body. He was having, you could see on my baby had wound, had fresh wound. My baby was coming out those things like maggot, all he had been eaten with insect. If you my baby's ear had wound and something like maggot was coming out from her. This my baby, all this his private part was smelling. You understand? He couldn't stand or sit. Even though we used to be carrying the baby, holding the baby will be crying. I called this my baby. I rushed her direct in the hospital. This my sister-in-law was like, you are not allowed to take this child away from here. The husband, what and what. Then I was like, even though, if it's you, can you leave your child to reach in this state? Okay, you can call the police to come and arrest me that I have taken my child in the hospital. I swear I was on fire. I carried this my baby. I rushed him in the hospital. The first hospital they chased us. The second hospital they chased us. Then I went in big hospital. From there the doctor started to shout at me, where have you been? How can you leave the child to reach to this extent? What type of a parents are you? Then I told them that it wasn't me who was with my baby. What and what. Then they told me to file a police file so that they can take that woman in the police custody. I was like, please let us first get solution to my baby. This my baby stayed in the hospital for just 2 days. My baby died. I was like, this is the sign my baby was giving me. What and what? We carried this my baby. We took her to what? to her father's land. They buried my baby. From there, when I was still crying, I was like, I haven't seen my third, like the second in the middle. I haven't seen him. Where is him? I only saw the first one and this one. Where is the other one? From there, where in the burial ceremony is where we found the what? From there in the burial ceremony, they brought me this one. The villagers told me, even them, so long they are not seeing this middle child. I was like, do you know this my middle child, my third child, had wound in the mouth? When my baby is slim like a skeleton, my child couldn't, also have the same future as the other one. Looking bad, fresh wound. I don't know if this woman, she was starving my children. I was like crying. I told their father, how could you let this your blood look like this? So you decided to leave your sister-in-law, my sister-in-law, or maybe your sister, to torture your children like this, and yet you are staying in that house. My sister-in-law brought her children there, but is treating this your own blood like this. What is wrong with you? How could you let this happen? What and what? From there, me and the villager, we made there a riot. I carried both of my children. I took them together with me in the village. From this one, the second one, also we started to treat her. You understand? But on this one, then the second one is that's when we knew that this our sister-in-law had done something. You understand? From there, I had she told someone that it's too late. She have come to take the children when it's too late, because I want all of her children to die, because this house belongs to me. You understand? I want all those children to die, because every time his brother always saying that this house belongs to my children. I don't want any children who remain to inherit this house. I'm going to make sure that all those children, they will die. From there, this my sister-in-laws came and did a meeting. They went to their brother. They told her what is going on. This my husband was as if he's having something. Maybe they first caught his spirit, or maybe they did something demonic on him. Even though explain anything, this my husband could be on her sister's side. From there, some of my in-laws, they were on my side. They warned their sister, saying that if this baby die or anything happen to this one, you kill the first one, but this second one die. We'll see. You're going to see what we are going to do to you. From there, for us, we continue treating. We continue treating the child, but the child didn't make it, also die. I was like, I have given up. Let me mind with this one, whom I'm remain with. Then from there, I had remained with one child. Let me just focus on this one. I don't want to hear anything concerning about that my husband, or I cannot even ask anything from there. I started to work. I got a shop somewhere. I started to work. Then one day, this my remaining baby child was coming from maybe that farm side, yeah. He came reaching at home. This my baby fall down, started to be checking himself like a person who get eclipse. This my baby started to get forms from the mouth, removing some things in the mouth. He started to say this one is very strong. You have stayed even too long, or you had to also to die so that I can remain in this property. All of you have to die so that I remain in this house, because this is my house. This house belongs to me. It doesn't matter if your parent, like your mom and your dad, work together to build this house, but me, I'm tired of suffering, and at my age, I'm now old. I don't have anywhere to go. I have to stay in this house. From there, as parents, me, my family, we started to go around the village, around to some traditional doctor to treat on ourselves. We treated my boy, we treated my child, but when there is no changing, from there they directed us to other traditional person. That traditional person treated my boy. My boy was got better. We went back at home, but after it was we stayed at home for 11 days. My baby, my boy, got something strangling him every night. We are like, the thing have come back again. We went back to this man to tell him what is happening. This traditional doctor told us, he cannot do another thing from there. He directed us to another traditional person. Where we went, they also said no, they cannot catch that demon. From there, they also directed us to another traditional man. The traditional man told us, nah, even though that first doctor, that traditional man where we went, he tried to treat the baby and have caught some of the thing, but this one, it's very strong. He couldn't catch it. But I'm going to do what? To treat this your child. But please, forgive this your man, because your man, whatever thing he was doing, he didn't know what he was doing. That your sister-in-law had already tied your man, like did every like those demonic things, so that anything he can talk, anything she talk, her brother would just accept. That he made it the man to hate you as the wife, but to be loving her sister, but not in the relationship of love. I was like, okay, no problem. First treat my child. From there, they treated my son. My son got well. We went back at home. We started to stay there. Time have passed for like 2 years. This my husband have come in our village, saying that he want me to go back in the marriage, that they have found out that her sister was the one in wrong, that her sister also gets something, like got a demon. It's using her when he's sleeping, like sleeping with her. When he's sleeping, that he always come blood in the mouth. He also get the ears, they are coming maggot, like got wounds. Even in the mouth there is wound, like even his private part, she also gets something. She cannot sit well, and on that other hand, she paralyzed the leg. That her sister-in-law, this my husband, carried her and took her back to her parents' house. There is no one who's taking care of her, only her children. That her children are begging me to forgive their mother. But some of the villagers and my other in-laws who were on my side, they are saying that I should not forgive their sister. Let their sister rest or die, that they will take care of her children. But the children are crying, begging me to forgive their mother. The woman who killed both of my children, the woman who made me to lose my marriage. But right now, my husband is coming to me saying that he didn't know what he was doing. What should I do? Can I forgive my husband? I go back in the marriage, or I just move on with my life? Because for me, I had already hated the man. I have a lot of hatred on this man, even though we work this thing together. What can I do? I just need your help. Well, my dears, thank you for watching my video. But please subscribe. Stay safe.